Hello, welcome back, guys. It's great to have you here. It's great to be here. What are you doing? What is this?
Well, your thing was very like that. It made me feel like this.
Made you feel like this?
Yeah.
What's I don't know. I don't care to
It's weird, Dan.
explore this further. So we are watching some Counter-Strike here on FACEIT TV as usual, as you would expect. And first map for HellRaisers didn't quite go as planned. They managed to get kind of crushed by Reason Gaming, which was pretty shocking considering it was their map choice as well. So now we'll be going into the next map for Reason, their choice. It's Cobble, and if they've chosen Cobble,
Cobblers.
I'm a bit. Why is it doing this? This wire, actually. Look at. Can you see my wire? Why is it doing this?
You just the.
Where's our wire guy?
What are you doing?
Wire guy. He messed up again, James. We're gonna have to fire him too. Wait, isn't he producer Reese? Aren't they both the same person?
I suppose they are, Dan.
We're hiring a wire guy. So if you want to apply, you can tweet James.
Nice, thank you for that.
But it's actually a huge deal. I know I've done a
wires?
huge segue here.
Fountains to wires, Dan.
But on that topic.
Your topics are stellar today.
But isn't it incredibly frustrating? Just what the issue of wiring in a studio is. It's nuts. I almost use an expletive, James. I never use expletives on the stream, except that one time. I don't remember.
It's normally the Swedes who swear on the stream.
Yeah. We had threat.
Do you HellRaisers
RIP threat.
HellRaisers communicate in Russian? I'm guessing.
What?
HellRaisers communicate in Russian. I'm guessing they do.
I would assume so.
They've got 2 Kazakhstanis on their team, a Ukrainian, and I'm not sure about the other 2.
Yeah, Russian makes sense.
Okay. I've been learning some Russian. I've been learning some Russian because when I play, like if I play early on in the morning, I'm always playing in Russian. So I thought, well, why don't I learn to like all the Counter-Strike calls, just generic calls in Russian. So if I want to say left, someone's on the left, I'll say leva. If someone's on the right, I say prava. If someone's behind you, you can say zadi, which is like slang. Or if you're a gentleman, if you're a gentleman and you say pozadi tebya, it's behind you in gentleman Russian.
But the best thing about that is that I'm sure you would just troll people because that's the best thing about behind you is that the trolling potential is huge.
yeah. I guess so. Do you know how to say long time no see in Russian?
No.
Skol kolyet, skol kazim.
I know how to say good night in Russian.
How do you say that?
Spokojno noichi.
Spokojno what?
Spokojno noichi.
Privet is hello, isn't it? Privet.
Privet.
Spokojno noichi.
Spokojno noichi.
Spokojno noichi.
I'm sure that's horrible pronunciation, but I try. I make efforts.
I like to think my pronunciation is 6 out of 10. Prava. You got to roll the R a little bit,
I cannot,
but not too much. Not too much. Prava.
We need to get a threat memorial in the studio or a massive candle or something.
No candles, no flammable items, Dan. No. Pistol round here onto Cobblers. HellRaisers starting on the CT side. Reason on the C side. Got a bit of a tag coming through those doors, but minimal damage done. I was just at land, Dan. We were good on Cobble. That's what I have to say about that.
That's great.
Yeah. So
we do have kUcheR who's watching the rear. He's in the rear with the gear, and he's going to be able to take down 2 players. So look at this. It's a bit of a party there, and it's not going to result very well there for Reason. They're going to go home early. Their parents have turned up, James, and they're underage.
The engine's still running. Mummy's ready to go home.
Oh my goodness.
kUcheR, 2 HP, and he's got all the nades as well. He's got smoke, 2 flashes, and the kit, and he will just about save all of that. Because when you die with multiple nades, you only drop 1 nade on the floor, at best. So that's money lost. But it's money saved, Dan, because he's still alive. Barely.
Still alive. Isn't that the name of the Portal song?
It is indeed,
still
yes.
alive? I can't remember how it goes. Otherwise, I would absolutely be breaking out into that right now.
I would hate that. So I'm glad
all the more
do not recall.
Incentive.
Okay, so let's look at the buy here from Reason. I don't know, Config's gone for the Deagle here, and this is an interesting map for a Deagle because I think it has a bit less application than in other maps because of the...
What is this?
The corners. He's a Dalek, Dan. He's a
What
Dalek.
is this?
Where is Config? I want to see where he's trying to utilize this Deagle. So he's in... I think I prefer a Tech 9 in this position. I don't know why. Because if you go... Okay, well, he knows something I don't. That was a pretty nice shot from the Deagle. But I guess you'd want to use it, like exploit the range a bit, going down to T main on B or long on A.
Maybe you would, James. But he would.
Maybe I would, but he has other ideas.
Okay, so I mean, I guess they were trying to establish drop presence. It makes a lot of sense, I guess, because if you do get drop, then you can play a lot of nice close angles. It gives you a lot of nice map control on the map. But we do have HellRaisers defending against an A push currently, and HUNDEN's actually making his way far up. But as I say that, he's going to take a straight bullet to the face, courtesy of Angel. They've
spotted the bomb though, and there are only 27 seconds left for the T's to work with. They will have 2 kills, but that's about it. No bomb plant on this occasion. HellRaisers are off to a good start, but again, this was the pick of reason, so we'll see what happens on the buy round and beyond.
Who knew Angels had guns? Mo on the AWP, and Reason with more or less the full save. They've got a Deagle on config, but P250 eco otherwise, which is nice. Again, really needed. And again, look at this. What is going on with his? I would assume it's his internet. I would assume, but who knows really what that is about. But Dosia ready to receive this push, and he's gonna get 2 quick kills with the SMG. That's a lot of money in the bank.
2 kills, 3 HP remaining.
Yeah, that's pretty effective work here from HellRaisers. They're yet to lose a man, but Dosia's gonna be careful because he's gonna go down now. Okay, guys, James.
Dan.
That's the spot where you're like, oh, I got 2 kills. I'm really lucky to be alive. You got there's 1 guy left, and you've got all your teammates alive. You can definitely just run away there.
Let me
just save for the rest of the round.
Let me just announce myself and definitely not save my $1,000 armor for the next round, Dan.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I'm a bit of a stickler for saving every single edge you can get over somebody else. I'm a huge stickler for that kind of stuff. It all counts when you're playing the best. Okay, so we do have the next round progressing now with the buy of Reason. They've saved for this, and they're hoping to have better results. But really what you would normally expect is a team to play their default round here. We're expecting to see a benchmark set by Reason as to how they progressively take map control and what kinds of pressures they like to put their opposition under. It's a great way to start off, and so far we're seeing that. We've got the solo effort from HUNDEN though. He's going to get caught inside by Angel. That was a little bit unfortunate. He did actually have support, but JUGI, it was in JUGI, and he's AWPing, so he can't really get that close to help him out. So a little bit of a wasted effort there from Reason, and they're going to have to save it with this drop take.
Manages to get 1 bit of information for his team. CTs do lose a player, but there are only 3 remaining players for the Reason side, so they have limited numbers to exploit this fallen CT with. JUGI's going to be just creeping with that AWP, not going to find the frag. He's going to be heavily tagged, but he will find the frag after all.
This guy has been doing crazy stuff for Reason so far. He's absolutely one of the biggest reasons why they're doing so well, but Mo's going ham at the back by the huts, looking for more with the AWP. JUGI, though, he's still alive, but in comes Angel from the side. There's surely nothing you can do. He'll go down. So Reason, they lose that buy round, and they may be looking at a pretty rough start here. They got to go for the eco, and it's going to be 5-0 before they can even think about putting together another good round.
You might say that was Большая Победа, Dan. It was a big victory, if you speak Ruski.
Большая, what is it?
Большая Победа.
Большая Победа?
Yeah, minus the English accent. Большая Победа. Okay, so far so good for HellRaisers. Maybe they're going to win each other's maps, but it is early days. Reason back on the eco once more. No frags yet. kUcheR heavily tagged. But maybe it would be a consolation at this point. Oh, Tabu's getting close. He's getting... that's nasty. Just straight in the face for Angel. 2 down. So they've done a fair bit of damage to the CT economy here. Kobe!
You know, I can say good job in Swedish.
Good job. What's that? What's that?
It's I would imagine that it would be bra jobbat. I think.
Wait, so wait, you just said to me, I know how to say this in Swedish.
I'm pretty
sure
that's right.
I don't know if this is right. Maybe you're saying, can I have another sausage on my plate, please? I don't know.
No.
You don't seem confident that.
No. If I knew the word for sausage and plate, I think I could make that sentence.
More on this later, Dan, as it's a buy round for both teams.
Let's go.
He's got an AWP out for both sides. Angel, surely he's making a bit of noise here. There's no spray from the T's. They're both trying to jump over the smoke to find each other. Oh, Angel's not going to find anything. He's got to move back. He's only got 20 bullets in that magazine, and he's going to get dinked in the face. He's going to get eliminated. So the smoke's coming in now. The A bomb site has almost been lost. We've got one player over towards balcony, but HellRaisers are dying all over the place.
Yeah, it's looking rather troublesome. And this time the mix-up was that they decided to go for the same kind of look to the round, but it was more pressure towards A. They had 3 players pushing map control more heavily towards A. We saw the pressure towards long and the boosts that were coming in from Angel and so on, but it just didn't seem to cut it this time around. So you can likely expect Reason to feel as if they would try the same thing again. It worked so well with nobody dying the first time. Why not try it again? And that's what you should expect. That's what HellRaisers should expect. Should you over-adjust, or should you just keep playing your positions and just try to play them a little bit better? Because you don't want to over-adjust with the team. So what I would expect is maybe something a little more creative from Angel. And they may even go more defensive or play not so heavily or so deep into the long area. We'll have to see how they approach it this time around. But I'm curious to see how Reason handle that situation. Because when you have a round that works that flawlessly, why wouldn't you try it again?
Okay, so HellRaisers back on the full buy after stringing together a number of successive rounds. But a bomb was detonated by Reason. You can see that they have a full buy as well.
Yeah, they've actually completely ignored A, and the setup did change for HellRaisers towards A, but Reason have a very, very fast pace towards B this round, so they're going for the mix-up. Can they make it work? We have HellRaisers locking onto these positions so far. Dosia with a quick pop flash goes in, needs to get both frags, gets the first, but Tabu does get himself the trade, and AdreN is using the smoke for cover. HUNDEN wraps around, but he won't find AdreN. If AdreN can keep himself alive in this position, oh, but he's going to back straight into HUNDEN. That's not going to happen for AdreN, and that's going to be Reason with control of B.
2-2. Minutes on the clock, lots of time for Reason to play with, but the CCs want their territory back. Those Molotovs are going to be very handy indeed. kUcheR will get taken down by HUNDEN. Bit of a penetration kill there, leaving Mo with an orb in their 1 versus 2. He's going to Smiley pick up the AK as he may need to try and find the trade fragger, but he can't get out of the fire in time. And Reason pick up another round on the board, and that's going to be a decimated economy for HellRaisers, though Mo is sitting on 10k.
So after a lot of B pressures that didn't go so well, they found a lot of success in the super fast pace, and perhaps saying, okay, maybe we expect HellRaisers to be thinking more about A, considering how strong our previous A round was. Going for that gamble, and it paid off massively. So Reason now know, okay, the fast pace is pretty good. At least in one of the rounds, we felt very comfortable with this. We've won the aim battles pretty effectively. So now they're deciding to just put the presence on, play a slow around, see if they can get a reaction out of their opponents. And they've got maeVe, who is just one of the. He's just been poking. He's not really pushing B plateau as you would expect to be in the metagame. You get that one player to push it. And here comes the play once again. Oh no!
Oh, Dosia.
Oh, that's so unlucky. The timing there for Dosia.
But he's, we'll come back to that in a minute, what he's doing.
Oh, and they're going back with the bomb towards A. I really like this. And they have the split coming in from from the drop zone. This is devastating if AdreN can't hold on to drop zone here and he's alone against 2 players. It's going to be very hard for them to win this round.
They are moving out of the A-bomb site. They're searching for information with the restricted numbers. You can see Angel close to the doors there, but Tabu is still lurking. Sorry, Config is still lurking there.
They have no idea that it's going to be A. They're already into the bomb site. They were making a rotation towards B, but now they know. And it's way too late for that. They have to save. That was so strange. Why do you think that they... You put your hand up here.
Why do I think they're going to be?
Yeah.
Because the lights were on, Dan, but nobody was home.
Yeah, that really cost them. I mean, we could actually you commented on it. They completely just moved everybody out of the A bomb site, and when there was I think 4 players from Reason moving up A long, so completely blind, nobody spotting at all, and they decided to go for a blind gamble, and it really did not work.
And they have lost everything.
Is this the
They've
start
lost
of
it all.
something? How much money do they have? Not very much. They're going for eco now. In fact,
what choice do they have?
They don't have much in the way of choices. They've is it 3 in a row that they've lost?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So that means that they're on 2,400 on the consecutive round loss bonus. So yeah, 2,400 is not a lot of money.
What comes after 2,400?
The loss bonus, 2,900.
2,900 and 32.
34.
34. Okay, so Reason creeping over towards B like Dan in the club. Will they be detected by security? That is the question.
I'm very elusive. I'm very good at being evasive.
Oh, I couldn't even keep a straight face to that one. So we've got 4 players on the site here, and it's HUNDEN just holding a position for rotations. And it will only be Angel to rotate. Biggest rotation EU. Will HUNDEN detect him? As he is now coming in from the rear.
With the gear. Actually, not much gear. Oh, knife him, yes! Do it, James. Say it.
I have nothing to say. It's too late now. The moment's passed.
Oh, God. Because I can't say it. I say it when you're not here, but you're here now, so you have to say it. Do you even know what I'm talking about? You probably don't, do you? You probably have no idea.
I know what you're talking about, Dan. Of course I do.
You do? Okay, good.
Of course I do.
I can't believe that you let that moment pass. I can't believe this.
It's an interesting hiding spot. I have never considered this spot.
By the wheelbarrow.
Yeah. So, HellRaisers they were having a good time, and now they're having a bad time.
It's very descriptive.
Thank you very much.
I like your use of adjectives.
Hopefully Vendetta gets here soon.
Yeah. Your asthma seems to be healed by casting, James.
I'm drinking green tea because I'm hoping if I keep my throat warm, my lungs will be a bit chilled out. Anyway.
We got the walk again.
Reason are keeping HellRaisers guessing. Really, I mean, you can see HellRaisers got basically 4 people on the B bomb site now. Following the previous round, they're trying to say, okay, Reason did this, so now let's try and adjust to that. And Reason are just, you know, mixing it up once more, again and again and again.
This is not good. I mean, yeah, I mean, I can understand that you want to gamble at the start of the round, but they have had 4 players there for a very, very long period, and this means that they gave up any idea of what could be happening towards A long, what could be happening towards the bottom of the CT ramp into the middle area. And because of that, they don't know, they still haven't seen anybody. They still don't know where the T's are going. They have no info. Except now. Their information is kUcheR is dead, and all the T's are in the A bomb site, and rapidly HellRaisers will try to get themselves back into position towards A, but they are getting locked out by grenades. Once again, James, not having players in the proper positions for information gathering has cost them gravely. All you need to do is put somebody, they just need to have somebody spotting towards A, because A, you can actually kind of feel that out. You can kind of do that, but B, you cannot just push someone or boost someone up into the drop zone, because people will just be watching that. You can't just push people down B plateau. You can't do that. But on the A side of the map, you can get info. And many teams do try to do that. Or they play very passively at the very least, having AWPers able to be effective on the long-range angles, despite not getting the information too early.
Yeah, well, Reason are in kUcheR Sose mode, keeping 1 step ahead. Ooh, a wild Vendetta appears there.
Oh, is he here?
Look, free production window.
Oh, there he is.
Mr. Vendetta has arrived.
Hello.
He's been released from
I think he speaks Russian, actually. I just remembered that.
He speaks Russian?
Does he speak Russian? I think he speaks Russian.
You speak Russian?
Yes,
yeah.
He speaks Russian. I just remembered that. So
anyway,
he would have blown you up if he was sat next to you earlier when you were speaking your gibberish.
Hey, my Russian's good. Your Swedish is gibberish, Dan.
No, it's amazing.
Okay, HellRaisers with another opportunity to get something done here. Reason have now tied the game 5-5. Mo with the first frag onto maeVe. That's a good start onto B plateau. Getting a bit more aggressive over in that direction. This time it will pay off for the HellRaisers side. Trying to keep control of as much of the map as possible. For as long as possible, of course. You can see that smoke coming in now into the drop zone. Not getting too aggressive, not overextending. That's another frag in favor of HellRaisers. So this is an important round for them. They've lost a lot in a row. But even if they win this round, it'll be even more important for them to win the following round. Otherwise, their economy will be completely tarnished, and Reason could run away with the rest of the half.
Yeah. But what HellRaisers are doing right now is really good, because they're going very, very defensively. Again, this is a situation where it works, because you don't need the information, you just need to play the numbers. And they will lose drop zone, but that's still okay, because the time is starting to play against Reason. And HellRaisers, even though they're split up 2 and 2 on either side of the map, it's fine in this position. They just have to make the trades effectively. Reason still have a huge amount of effort to put in to win this round, despite being 3 together towards B here. AdreN and his teammate here on the bomb side, they just have to kill 1 or 2 players, and then the round should be won. There's number 1, here's number 2, and it's now just onto config. He realizes this is just done and dusted. He's going to try to back away, but Angel, he is lurking for the frag.
How much money do the T's have? Let's check in a second. Like, they've got so much money, it's worth him just trying to kill as many CTs as possible.
He can even die after time, I think, if I looked at the money correctly there. I'm not sure if that was correct. But
he's got 8k, so it doesn't actually matter even if he gets killed afterwards.
He can die after time there. That's actually one of those few spots where it's actually more than fine. Like, the attempt because he is full HP as well. It wasn't as if he was low, it's full HP, but the attempt is worth it. The only problem is if he doesn't know the AWP is, because that's, if you don't know which angle the AWP is holding, then it's very, very hard to move into that site.
I think they should have made the call to just try and slaughter everyone.
Oh yes, you love a bit of slaughter. Oh, okay, we're getting a fast push on middle there from Mo, and he's going to pick up the frag onto JUGI. JUGI's been such a big performer for Reason, and getting an early round frag is a very, very big difference maker for HellRaisers, considering how their rounds have been developing previously. Because now they get to start with Reason on the back foot instead of Reason just taking all kinds of map control, and HellRaisers then going for a guess as to what they're doing. So we do have kUcheR checking down mid. He's going to spot the next player. HUNDEN's going to get his head popped. And there's no trade attempts. Oh, very nicely done. kUcheR may have just won the round there for HellRaisers.
Well, I sincerely hope he has. Otherwise, it will be quite a shocking comeback. He will fall, and that will be some information. You have to gamble. You have to bank on the remaining two players being together. Still haven't sighted the bomb on the remaining player there, and Mo will finish him off as well. So HellRaisers with a nice recovery, only losing one player, which will be important for their economy going forward. They'll be able to maybe weather the storm somewhat. Should they lose a round, they should still be able to get a buy in. So far, so good. 2-round advantage now.
Yes, this is going as somewhat as you would expect it to, and HellRaisers re-establishing their economy is very nice, but they can still be reset in the last moments of this first half, and that would be quite detrimental. It would mean that Reason could actually win the first half, but Reason have to win this round right away.
Ooh.
We do have some pressure coming into B plat. It's pretty standard. Dosia defending, just one kill. The trade attempts happening from his teammates, and in fact, AdreN will make that so as he picks up a double, in fact, which is by far an amazing result. That doesn't make sense, but let's go.
So 4 versus 2 now. JUGI still lurking with that AWP. Maybe he can get an opening. There's just over a minute on the clock here. We'll see what he chooses to do. Seems he may go for a peek into... Oh, that is a great pre-aim and fire. Surprising AdreN there. Even with the nerfs to the AWP, you still can get the sneaky peeks in. That's an excellent Molotov. Oh, he was so unlucky to miss that. Maybe the clutch peek was just a little bit too fast, but the flames will trade. 1 versus 2 now. Bomb carrier has not been spotted just yet, but he's spotted and he's dead.
I have a theory about your coughing and sputtering, James.
What's your theory, Dan?
My theory is that it's like all the evil spirits trying to escape your body, escape your vessel.
I may be coughing for a while then, Dan.
Then they're leaving it like this guy's too much for me. I'm out of here.
I'm too esports for the evil spirits. Whatever that means.
I don't know. Leave that one open to interpretation. just like art, James. That means it's art.
Indeed. maeVe is reduced to a Tech 9 now. His team will be hoping that he can pick up a weapon en route to victory, but they are en route to a nade straight between the knees there as Confi gets taken down to 70.
No children.
Tabu down to 55.
So, Angel looks to be finishing the work off towards A long, and he's going to be effective so far as well. Oh wow, just a string of frags coming in from Reason there. However, 2-on-2, and they are hurting quite significantly. If there were a field medic in this game, they would be making fine usage of him. However, there is not.
It's a bit late for overcharge, Dan, because he's dead.
Going full TF2 on in this.
50 seconds remain here. AdreN and Dosia with 2 sites to defend. You can see some information seeking by HellRaisers. Going to split up and go 1 per site. So both with the silenced M4 is going to be hoping for a 2-man spray down. Both players tagged here for Reason. Dosia is close. Oh, if he just holds the angle, he's going to see the shadow. With 4 HP to try and do this through the wall. He's got to run for his life here. He has no idea where the remaining player is. 23 seconds left. Picks up the AWP once again. Looks like he wants to bank on the rotation coming in from the CT. And the timing. Oh! Missed the shot again. AdreN still with 100 HP. 13 seconds remain now. Got to go for another shot. Miss again. He's got to go for the plant now.
I can't believe this. This is actually amazing. I can't believe he missed both shots. So brave to go for them. And now it's AdreN turning the corners. 4 HP on JUGI. He has to be on point. Spots the shadow, but AdreN gets the kill. I swear he had that. AdreN showed himself multiple times there. And the funny thing is that not only did JUGI have time to go for that play. Wait, what?
Oh, it's celebrations for the anniversary of this game. I have to interrupt you because Dosia has a really bad habit in this match of pressing Q and bringing his rifle out again for no reason, and he almost in the in the drop zone he almost died because of it, but he managed to get some shots off. But in that position again, he was very, very lucky not to go down straight away. Also, I think he did actually. I can't even remember now. You distracted me so much.
We need behind-the-scenes footage.
We definitely don't.
Of us casting. All right. We're back into the match. We have Reason looking to get the pressure on to drop and towards B plateau. HellRaisers with a pretty standard setup on the B side of things. Dosia will spot multiple players dropping in, but can they get the frags here? Dosia will evacuate, and that's going to leave AdreN out in the cold. He's going to go down to tabu as HUNDEN wraps in, and Reason pick up a lot of very important kills here onto the B-bomb site. Quick rotation coming in. HUNDEN with another one. That's 3 kills from him. And now that leaves kUcheR all alone. He's done some great work in the previous rounds, but he's going to get sprayed down by maeVe. And a 9-6 score is very even on a map like this. Some would say that it can be a little bit T-sided. It's a bit back and forth. So very cool scoreline for both teams to be sitting on. But absolutely Reason to be feeling pretty good, considering that it's 1 their map, 2 they're going to the CT side of Cobble. 1, does that not feel good? And then 3, they already are a map above HellRaisers here. If they win this map, if you've just joined us, they will be moving forwards past HellRaisers, and they will have eliminated them.
If you've just joined us, Dan really likes fountains.
I love a good fountain.
In the previous game. So, but I think a lot of teams will favour the T side actually, because it's, you can get stretched pretty thin, and Reason did a great job of doing exactly that. And again, this is their pick, so I'm expecting they'll have a strong CT side. If they are able to exploit CT sides like that, they should have a good idea as to how to try and defend against it optimally and how to seek that information. However, Angel will find the first frag. I don't know if maybe he heard the cue of maeVe priming his smoke grenade that made him peek there, but regardless, he finds the frag. Even things up though, what will HUNDEN do? Yeah,
Julies, he deserved to die. And now we have HellRaisers storming the A bomb site, looking for the fast plant. There's a quick spot onto Config, going down prematurely perhaps, as these smokes are putting a lot of pressure on the retake of Reason Gaming. HUNDEN though, looking to claim yet more lives with an amazing round previously. It's starting to do some damage here. 2-1-2 now as these Ts are getting quite low. Mo is the last man standing. He's very heavily out of position here. The defuse can just be held down at this point, and HUNDEN will secure the kill. Another 3k for HUNDEN, so really, really respective. Sorry, really, what is the word, James?
Come on, Dan.
Really, he's good, James.
That'll do.
He done good.
That'll have to do.
He done good.
Boy done good. Good.
All right, so we have a 9-7 scoreline in on the match at the moment, with Reason looking to spring forth with either a situation where they tie the game or they could very well go ahead. But we do have, oh wow, okay, despite getting the buy, despite getting the bomb down, HellRaisers have gone, instead of for the eco buy for the AKs in the following round, they're going to go all in this time with a quick B execute.
I like this, Dan. I love this.
Yes.
It's carnage. It's bedlam.
Unexpected.
It's anarchy, Dan.
How do you spot this before it happens?
It's anarchy.
You can't.
But let's see how prepared they are.
There's no way.
Let's see how prepared they are, the T side that is, to execute onto overpass, onto the choice of Reason, who had a solid T side, to say the least. Oh, look at these angles on these flashbangs. That's going to force the CTs to completely retreat from the area, but the bodies are towards long.
HUNDEN's in though, he's close with the ump. Can he do the damage? There's one frag, the spray comes in. He gets a second headshot, but that is a devastating result in favor of HellRaisers. However, in comes the cavalry, and the cavalry will provide exactly what's required for Reason to win this round. But the bomb will go down, and Angel is in a 1-on-2, looking for the first frag, and maeVe will eliminate him. But another bomb down, and a lot of economic damage. You would expect HellRaisers maybe even to do the same round again.
Yeah, they have one round advantage at the moment, so they can, if they want to, try and just increase the pressure on the CT economy. They want to break them as soon as they can and try and run away with things here. Of course, Reason, it's time for them to buy up as much as possible now, although Config is just going to stick with the MP9 for the time being. But indeed, HellRaisers will be on the eco, just with 2 deagles out, P250s, and the 1 flash. Maybe Angel will throw that flash into the underpass, although he's on the other side of the map at the moment. But there's still time for him to head back over to drop zone.
You really reminded me of, was it Ivan Drago from Rocky there? It's like, I will break you.
Stolyarov.
Dolph Lundgren is a massive badass, but we are going to have a bit of a Bit of an altercation here in the A side of the map here. Down middle is Reason actually losing a single player, but that's actually more than fine considering that they're looking at a strong cleanup. Just one player left to eliminate. So yeah, pretty sick stuff. 9-9 is now the score, so tied up by Reason, and they are looking to propel themselves yet further into economic good times. I can't do this, Jay.
Into economic good times. My name's Dan.
I can't do this.
Show me your fountains.
Oh, please. I like the marble ones.
Okay. So oh dear. JUGI looking for a fast shot a la Mo, but not going to pay off for him. That nade is going to hit Tabu in the chest. But no casualties as of yet. Still a minute 30 on the clock here for HellRaisers to force the aggression, for Reason to defend, Reason to hold. Or force aggression should they want to. The timing is real. No frags just yet as HellRaisers move into the underpass. They're just going to have a look. But look at the positioning on B actually. They're looking all the way down towards main, so they might have an idea, but is the rotation going to come in? It's all 3 people deep into the B bomb site with the flank starting here from Reason.
Yeah, so they are actually working it out. This is very interesting indeed. They have that aggressive play on the B plat. They cannot be sure just yet, but they're going to start to spot the nades going over. They are very far away in the rotation. This is a big issue because HellRaisers will have smokes down for the connector area straight away. Those doors are already full of smoke. We can see that wall coming into play as HellRaisers look for the take of the bomb site. And it's all about Reason's players who are on the site, Config being the only one who is, to actually take the frags. But HUNDEN's going to find a frag out of nowhere. We are not seeing exactly even how this is happening right now, but Reason are pushing in. They're taking the frags. I don't even believe this. The rotation was massive, yet somehow they've come out with a phenomenal response. There is not even a bomb down. That's amazing.
That rotation had a bigger turning circle than the average tank that, Dan, and they still managed to stop the take the round, stop the plant, and survive with 3 players. I don't understand. But also, crazy. What's worth noting is Reason, they went all the way down B main, and then walked back to not give any sound cues that they have found that they're not there, in case somebody's lurking drop, for example, while the rest of the team is elsewhere. They don't want them to know that they know.
All right, so the buyout from HellRaisers will come in just to even up the money a little bit. They have that loss bonus, and it's starting to pay off a little bit for them. We have quite a few dangerous pistols here. Just they're full of Tech 9s, and they have a Deagle.
Guns.
Deagle's full of Tech 9s, like the how you just describe a full house.
Deagle's full of Tech 9s. You playing Gary's mod, mate?
Gary's mod. Okay, we got the push coming in finally, and oh, there it is. The two double. Oh my goodness, James, it doesn't end. My ineptitude is it's no bounds. The
bomb is in control of the HellRaisers side, and Mo and kUcheR, both heavily tagged, will be eliminated, leaving Angel and Dosia versus 3 with only Tech 9s. How much damage can he do? There's 1 kill, no more bullets left in the magazine, and that will be that for him.
Important for them to hold on there, and of course, you know, they've been doing so well that that is a bit of a hit, losing 3 players there, but still they are soldiering on, and this is another period where we can see a turning point potentially from HellRaisers. But once again, we haven't seen all that much from them on their T side just yet, so it's hard to say exactly what they'll be favoring. But it looks like Mo's going to see if he can find an early pick there. And they do have some presence towards the middle area as well. And they did have success getting into A before. They got the execute off as well. Somehow Reason managed to actually close that round out. But it does feel like HellRaisers should have been able to get the bomb down at the very least and maybe win that round. So they might be thinking about a similar play. Either way, it's just the passive opener for now to see if Reason will do anything towards A, but they have not done so in the early rounds. So it's got to be time for HellRaisers to start applying more pressure, and here it comes towards B.
Okay, minutes on the clock here. No one down for either side. Where is the bomb? That is a question for the Reason side, and they're starting to wonder if it's over towards A, as you can see them starting to exit B, starting to put numbers towards the drop zone. JUGI's going to find the first frag onto Angel towards long as well. Question is, will Reason go and find out if there are any more there? They're waiting for the drop. Oh, maeVe can't really re-peek yet. Bit of a tag there, but kUcheR will make it through. Now Mo will hold the angle. There'll be no frag for either side. Tabu going down elsewhere, and Dosia will get traded on. So, 3 versus 3 now, and there are 30 seconds on the clock. The bomb's going to go down through the smoke there. The numbers for HellRaisers wearing a bit thin. Bomb goes down again through the smoke. 3 versus 1 now. Wow. And AdreN will get eliminated by a trifecta of pain.
I just want to say that maeVe did a really good job there, because one thing to note about maeVe is that he actually understood there, in his position, he doesn't need to get frags. He just needs to stop their ability to go and take over the connector area fully, and just provide presence. We saw him getting some tags. He even got a frag out of it as well, but that slowed them down massively, and he kept tabs on where everybody was going as well. So maeVe, despite just getting only 1 frag, played that round very, very well, very smart. And sometimes staying alive, way more valuable than going for a fragging situation. And we have a quick push down B plat here from HellRaisers. Looking good though for reason. They got a fast rotation.
Right, so everyone is over towards B bomb site for both teams now, but is Angel in position to flank AdreN and Dosia again? They've got less than 10 HP between them. Dosia's going to be the first to go down, and it's man advantage. Config is just killing everyone at the moment. Only Angel left to find here with the Kirill, and he is not long for this world. Reason surviving with 4 people. Fantastic for their economy. We're looking at a solid 2-0 here, Dan.
I love that push from Config. I love displays of confidence like that, where he just doesn't stop, he just keeps going for it. Really, really nicely done. And now, HellRaisers, as you say, they're in a very, very awful predicament. They did get the bomb down, and with the loss bonus, they're able to buy up fully behind that. But generally speaking, Reason with a nice advantage now, 4 rounds, and they're starting to build some bank. It's not too crazy just yet. HellRaisers can definitely overcome it, but they really need to win a couple. They need to win like a couple rounds in a row here. So. Passive opening again. HellRaisers
team have the money for the buy. You can see the AWP, 4 AKs, some nades. Have we really seen like a proper execute from them yet? I'm not sure.
Yeah, to an extent. I mean, for them it depends on what they're doing. Like we saw executes onto B when they had the Tech-9s very early on. We also saw when they got into a deep position towards A, they had the executes with the smokes, wall of smokes from A long as well. So we do know that they have executes to work with. And there you go, AdreN picks up a kill towards B plat. That's a nice start. Good pressure from HellRaisers.
And you can see they're not going to run with it super fast, although most of them are on the wrong side of the map, and the bomb has been left in a passive position, which is about to be discovered by maeVe, it seems. Let's look at his position, as he could put a stop to everything that HellRaisers had built here. Dosia's going to go down. There's just Angel left to try and fight with this bomb, as the rest of his team are falling around him. AdreN completely out of position here. There are 37 seconds left. He's in a position to flank, but will he even get there in time? An important frag here for Angel, as he's going to have to make sure he takes the right decision. And AdreN's going to be very key now.
Maybe with the round-winning position, but he actually flashed himself and gave away his position and then died. That's really, really bad indeed. And now AdreN's the one to lock a player away. He's got JUGI in the prison, but oh my god, he's busting himself out with that deagle, and it's going to be the bomb down, and just Angel left alive, and he's going to pick up the kill. But that is the position given away, and he's on 13 HP. Config coming in from the back. He's looking good. He's just going to look the right way. No! He's going to look the wrong way. And that is the quick frag for Angel. He's going to pick it up. And again, I got to throw that to maeVe there. maeVe could have won that round completely if he just looks where his teammates are. And you already knew where the bomb was. But he tried to be too greedy, and he just got punished massively. And they lost the round instead of winning it.
Things could get a little bit hairy for Reason now. You see they've bought to within an inch of their wallet, so if they lose this round, then who knows what's going to happen in the coming ones, although they've won a lot of the right jewels here, but HellRaisers are still not far behind, moving fast towards the A-bomb site now, but Config's going to be the first one to find a frag, takes down Dosia as well, gets traded by Mo. kUcheR will take down JUGI as he tries to reconsider his position. Now we've got a rotate coming in from Reason, the flank from AdreN, he's got one more to find coming in from the B-bomb site. HUNDEN will go down, and only Tabu left versus 3. If he can't get some crazy clutch in, then we might just have a game on our hands here, Dan.
Yeah, it's going to be hard, and he's not been one of the players to look at for situations like this so far in this series. But hey, you never know what to expect, and he's just going to back away. So again, it's actually very disappointing, because if maeVe had won that, or just stayed alive in that position in the previous round, where he basically wins that round with time, because there's no way that they can push his position. There's no way they can go back to the other bomb site. That's pretty much the one round. So if they won that, HellRaisers wouldn't really have money. Reason would have 14 rounds. They'd have a very easy round where there'd be a low buy from HellRaisers, and they'd basically be in a position just to straight up win. Now HellRaisers, because of the mistake, are back in this, and Reason have no money. So you can really see the impact of what a single misplay can really do. And this is HellRaisers, they're getting a chance here. They've had a gift given them from above, And they're trying to make the most of it now. Goodbye from them, Mac 10 though, and Angel. He does love a Mac 10. They're aware of what they're up against. And Reason needs something rather drastic to even get damage done here.
Indeed. Reason have 2 rounds to breathe. 2 rounds of breathing space, you might say. Only getting $1,900 for the loss of the previous round. They can't really do much of that. Again, the CT side is generally more expensive than the T side. How well placed is that nade? Reasonably well placed. Tabu down to 61 here. Going to make himself known. There goes the M4 for the CT side. The rest of this should be a formality. Angel's just going to hold down the rotations, but there is a flank coming in, either to drop or B main. There it is. Boom. P2000 as well.
I like that. Shot his helmet straight off. And we have, of course, some damage coming in. So that's nice. If they can get some exits, pick up some guns. If we press tab really quick and see what the money is for the CTs, how many rounds they've lost in a row, we can get an idea of how much money they'll be playing with next round. So they do the third loss in a row. Could just hold it down again to see the money. Okay, so third loss in a row, they roll around 2 to 2.5. So that means they'll have 2,400. So yeah, they're all going to have between $45,000 and $52,000 to play with in the next round, which means that they have a hearty buy going in. But once again, if Reason lose that round, Harry's up to 13, and then Reason need an eco again, which puts HellRaisers to 14, taking the lead, assuming that they win against the eco, and then comes in the last buy. So Reason only have 2 more chances here. That's all they have left really in this Cobble match.
So will this be 2 games, or are we going to go to a third? Here is the opportunity for HellRaisers. You can see Reason's formation here. We've got 2 going towards the underpass, trying to combine these guns. HUNDEN is running around with the Mac 10 for this round. Only helmets onto HUNDEN actually, but that's not going to make a difference on this occasion unless the pistols come out.
A lot of presence towards A at the moment. Look at this. This is pretty substantial.
Yeah, and a very passive hold towards the B bomb site. We've seen Reason go for their flanks before. We'll see if they go for the information finding towards B on this occasion. Only one person to find it. If they get lucky, then they may get control of the bomb. HellRaisers, though, starting to move away from the A bomb site, leaving a lurker and Angel.
Yeah, that was. Did you see that from Dosia? He just ran away there despite his teammate molotoving a position which Dosia had to cover for. But you see like miscommunication between the players there. That could have been a frag onto a config pretty easily. Of course, they don't know 100% that he's going to be there, but why throw the Molotov if you're not going to punish someone who could be there?
Right, so looks like HellRaisers are indeed going to go for and execute. The entire team coming in for the party, and the Reason players starting to slowly rotate away from the A-bomb site towards B, but who's going to find the frags first? HUNDEN with the Mac 10 no less, going to take down Dosia, and 2 frags come in very quickly indeed for HellRaisers. Things slowing down a little bit now as they wait for the rotates. Angel going to punish config, flying through the drop zone window. Yugi's going to follow up and get revenge. 3 versus 1, and he's been spotted, and AdreN is holding the angle. Now he is just stuck. He's got an opportunity to give himself a 1 versus 1, and he'll be in a good position to punish kUcheR. 2 versus 1 now. As if he could get that frag onto the site, maybe things get a little bit tricky here because he's got a defuse kit.
No way. He can actually just go for it. Yeah. He can just go for the hold if he wants to do that, but he's going to go for the engagement. There's the peek from AdreN. He's going to hide behind the doors, and that was a really weird situation. First of all, HellRaisers, they have him locked in a box, James. They've got the key, and they're just running at him. That's really weird, first of all, because that's, again, another 1-round situation. You don't have to take any risks there. You can just keep him there. There's just literally no way he can't leave. He can't leave, James. He can't escape.
If he went for the defuse there, I don't know what happens then.
Yeah.
Because I mean, if
he wins the round.
I mean, do you peek 100% of the time if you're the team? Because if you think he's faking and you get shot in the head, then he wins the round anyway. Anyway, we're on to the next one now. 13-13. Reason still, well, again onto the eco after losing the previous round. They have managed to take down Dosia, but they will not claim the gun.
Next round is their last chance. That is their last opportunity to go with this. I mean, both teams are making mistakes here. We're not seeing perfect play from either team on Cobble. I wouldn't like to say that it's necessary pressure or anything else, but it just happens. And the team, in this case, very much so, who makes the least mistakes at this point is going to be rewarded quite significantly. Reason more so. HellRaisers are playing tighter though when it comes to their T approach. It seems to be their entries which have been troublesome for Reason. Getting those rotations, getting the information ahead of time has been very hard for them. And well, I think it's hard to say really what Reason should be trying to do differently, because on the CT side it really depends on how good your setups are.
Look at his position. If he doesn't reveal himself, then anything could happen. He's positioned himself to punish. He's been spotted though, trying to find a frag onto one of these players while his teammate rotates. He's going to go down. Only maeVe left now with a P250. He could do some damage there, tagging AdreN down 17, but will not be enough to do the job. HellRaisers take the lead once more.
Yeah, so again with Reason, they have to be considering, okay guys, where has it been going wrong? What do we need to change? Do we need to change anything? Do we just trust in our default setups and let HellRaisers undo themselves? HellRaisers have been taking control of the A side of the map very effectively. It could be a nice gamble early round for Reason to actually try to put players there and try to say, okay, we're going to gamble that they won't rush B straight away for fast timing, get some guys on drop and go for that defense towards A. But that peek there for JUGI was very ambitious, and he's going to get caught by Mo. That's a terrible way to start a round, considering that Reason really need to win this one. There's no other opportunity for a buy if they lose this.
Right, so things will slow down a little bit as Config is going to go for an aggressive push. He's going to see, oh, he's not going to get the frag. I mean, he was probably going to get traded in that situation.
James.
That's a massive gamble, Dan.
That is really weird, because this
Dan, he put all the money on reds, but you always bet on black.
I've never, that's really, I can't endorse this. I cannot endorse this. Don't try this at home, guys. Do not try this at home. That is so gambly, because look at the position he's put his team in now. That's the real problem. They have to. They're doing the right thing though. They're putting everybody on one side of the map. That's how you have to play this situation. Either save or have a decent defense with everything that you have left. And maeVe's going to take down Angel. That's at least something, but he's very low now. There's 4 players left coming in onto the bomb site. HellRaisers are looking in for that quick takedown of Reason in this round, and that should secure them map point. You get some trades. Tabu's going a bit nuts here. Oh, he runs out of bullets. That would have been the 3rd kill otherwise, but HellRaisers are going to take it down. Now, imagine if we don't get that crazy. Was it?
Imagine a world.
Was it Tabu or was it Config?
I think it was Config.
Yeah, that looks really bad from our perspective.
Yeah.
Because even if you, okay, we can talk about that later perhaps. But we're into the next round here. This is Reason's last chance. They were able to save a couple weapons going into this one, so they've got something to work with. Wait, they didn't say anything. I'm lying.
I can only imagine they thought they had a read that there was going to be a lurker there behind the smoke. Yeah. And maybe they could get one frag and then get the information, try and pinch up. But unfortunately, they were not 1 but 2, and he didn't even get the frag on the first guy. Yeah,
I understand the mindset to try to take a risk when you're down a player like that, but that risk is really, really crazy.
It was a colossal risk, Dan.
And at that point in the round, timing in the round is very crazy. But yeah, we go over that a little bit later. We have the round playing out here, and this time Reason aren't losing anybody early, but they are facing a potential B rush. It does look like HellRaisers want to get the pressure on. They've all repositioned now. They've got the lurker towards A side of the map to delay rotation. This is going to be a hard-hitting push once again from HellRaisers. I would be very, very afraid as far as Reason right now.
Tabu positioned well behind the tree to avoid most of the flashbangs. He's going to jump down, take down AdreN, try and hold some map control for his team while the rotation comes in, and Config's going to win a duel with an ump. 2 players left for HellRaisers. They've got a 2-round advantage, but how much money do they have in the bank should they lose this? They're on the site, but can they plant the bomb? They don't have to cross to the statue in the middle. Just to the left of that crosshair, you can plant the bomb behind that wall as well. Dosia finding a frag onto maeVe. Mo getting taken down by JUGI. JUGI following up onto Dosia as well. 1 more match point. 3 game point remains here for HellRaisers.
So I quickly want to just say that, like, the push that I was criticizing quite heavily, again, is from the perspective that you feel like you're not going to win the round unless you get the advantage back very quickly or even it up very quickly. It okay, justifies a risk, but I think that's a very ambitious. That's like not the right type of risk.
It's all in that.
It's very, very hardcore.
All the chips over the line.
Yeah, it's not one I would ever endorse. But hey, I think the logic you can spin the logic there. So I want to rescind some of the aggression. I rescind my aggression. Okay, so we're into the potentially the last round of this map, but it could be tied up by Reason. They're not operating with. Actually, it looks pretty even on the guns. So you've got a Kirill in the hands of Mo. Orp working for JUGI. He's being a beast with that thing, and HellRaisers is looking for a B play once again. AdreN is leading the charge here, looking for that opening to a player who could be on the tree position, but there is nobody there just yet. Reason are playing a defense without anybody towards that position. They're actually going for the boost later, actually, and AdreN was looking for it, so indeed he gets the kill. Dosia as well onto maeVe, and now Reason have a lot of problems. They need to slow. HUNDEN has to slow this down. He's got to get frags here. He cannot let them go through, and they will. Dosia takes him out, and now they have the chance to plant the bomb, and they can't go and save. This is the last round. Yugi's looking for a huge frag. He's going to pick up the first one. Dosia is lurking in the smoke. He's going to find himself an easy kill on config, and Yugi, this is like a nightmare right now for him. Doesn't know which way to turn. He is dead. HellRaisers keep themselves in this.
They do indeed. That means we're going to head over to Dust 2 as the final map in this best of 3. Reason will feel like they were so close. Maybe they feel like they threw that away. But,
yeah, that round with maeVe actually on the flank. That was, if you do like a screenshot there, the bomb is down at the bottom of the stairs. So if they want to do a fast rotation, which they have to go through those stairs. And there's like a million positions he can hide there to stop rotation towards that bomb site. And his teammates have the other site on complete lockdown. They have to, and he knows the bomb's there, so he knows that they have to go back for it. So it's an impossible situation for the T's. So that's my highlight really of where it went. Reason put them, because they had some chances after that, some buy rounds, but that's really where it went wrong.
Well,
in my opinion, the
players need to set up for the next map, as do we. We're going to go for a quick break and be back in a few minutes with the final map of this best of 3, first match of the evening, and that will be Dust 2. See you in a few minutes.